Well, hey there everybody, welcome back to the 4-String Strum of the channel. It's all about ukuleles. This week we're doing an old classic. It's kind of a ragtimey kind of a thing. Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? So if you want to do something a little bit different, stick around. Alright, it's a classic old tune, and as always, you can play this on your banjo ukulele if you like. I'm playing my Kelly today. You can play this on a standard uke, whatever suits your fancy. Alright, and we're going to do, as we always do, a beginner version, sort of a medium version, and a bit more of an advanced version, but we can all play together at the end for the playthrough, so stick around till the end. Alright, so let's start off first of all with the chords. Alright, chords go like this. Pretty straightforward. Few changes here and there, but no real fancy chords. Starts with C. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home? She cried the whole night, G7 through or long or whatever it is. I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent, and I know I done you wrong. Back to C. Remember that rainy evening when I drove you out with nothing but a fine tooth comb. And on tooth, you go to the C7 there if you want to. If you're just beginning, you don't have to worry about it. Fine tooth comb. You can go right to the F if you want to there. Nothing but a fine tooth comb. Like that. I know I'm to D7. But ain't that C, ain't that A7, Bill D7, won't you G7 come see? Alright, one more time through. C, won't you come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home? She cried the whole night, G7. I'll do the cooking, honey, and I'll pay the rent. I know I done you, see, wrong. Remember that rainy evening when I drove you out with nothing but C7 and F. I know I'm D7, but C, ain't that an A7? D7, won't you G7C? Alright, now when we do the playthrough, of course, I'll put up the song sheet and all the chords and everything for you, but those are the basics, the chords. And there's just one verse, we just repeat it. So we're going to do a verse, we'll do a little bit of picking, and then we'll do another verse, same one again, and that's the song. Alright, let's talk about some strumming now. Alright, so if you're new here, we got a few of our own fancy little strums that we do. And as you saw when I just did the chord playthrough, if you're just very first getting started, and maybe you're still working on some of your chords, etc., keep with a simple strum, right? So you can just do that thumb strum. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home, just down on the beat. So as you tap your toe, your thumb goes down, alright? Nice and simple. If you want to take it up a little notch, you can use what we call the sledgehammer, or the paintbrush strum. You hit it with your thumb, and you brush the strings with your finger. So you hit that top string with your thumb, you brush the rest with your finger. Won't you come home, Bailey, won't you come home? She cried the whole night long. Alright, now, if we want to amp it up just a little bit more, on the paintbrush, we can switch into what we call our finger drag strum. So in between the paint and the brush, we're going to do a little finger flick here. So instead of just paint, brush, we're going to do finger, drag, like that. Now I put that together with a paintbrush, so it goes like this. Paint, brush, finger, drag, paint, brush, finger, drag. So work on those two strums independently. Like if you haven't done them before, get one down, then get the other one down. And then you can start putting them together. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? So you don't have to do it one then the other, one then the other. You can mix it up, whatever you like to do there. And you'll see us do that during the playthrough. All right, so that's another good strum to use. You could even use a little bit of what I call the double strum. So double strumming, just one extra flick that we're gonna add on to our finger drag. So finger drag again. Down, up, down, down, up, down, finger drag. Double strumming adds a little thumb flick at the end. Double strumming. Okay, so it's down, up, down, up. Okay, and it's not the kind of a strum that you'd want to play for a whole song by any stretch, but it's a nice little accent that you can throw in every once in a while. Let me just show you. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home? She cried the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. Hear it? I know I done you wrong. Then you go back to your regular one so you don't overdo it. Remember that rainy evening when I drove you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb? I know I'm to hear it, know I'm to blame, but ain't that a shame, baby, won't you please come home? So you just kind of add it in. It's just like a little bit of spice. You don't want to do too much or it'll wreck it. All right, so those are your different strums, and play around with it. Let's now have a look at how we can start to pull the melody out. So if you want to get some more like a chord melody instrumental going, let's have some fun with that now. Here we go. Okay, so let's have a little bit of fun with picking out the melody now. So at the beginning here, what we're going to do is we're just going to do our regular strum. And really the first note that we want to kind of get in on is this third string, the C string. So it's just dropping your first finger here at the second fret on that C string. Then you go to the second string open. And then you go second string open, back to the third string at the second fret, second string open, second string at the third fret. Just like that, okay? And you can just kind of strum through it. And then you go from the second string back to the third string at the second fret, back to the second string open. Okay, so that first part sounds like this. Okay? She cried the whole night long. All right, so now when you get to that, she cried the whole night long, you can go to your second, so you keep your C on here. And if you want, you can just step down to the second fret on that second string. Cried the whole night. That's third string open. Long. And then you go to your G7. So you can do it that way. You can do them. Or you can just kind of hammer off and on the second string without going back down to the second fret. It works nicely also. Whatever you like. It doesn't really matter. Your choice. Now when you get to the G7, I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. So you're just lifting and dropping your first finger at the first fret on the second string. And then you drop your pinky finger here at the third fret on the second string. Then you do the same thing again with your first finger. Now if you want to, you can just use your your pinky finger here at the third fret and go back to your C. Or go. And then you can slide up here, and you're covering the first 3 strings at the 2nd fret, and then you're putting your 2nd finger here at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Lift it up to the 5th fret with your pinky finger, back to your C. And then the note that you're looking for is that 2nd string. So it's we go up to that 2nd fret. Then you just kind of go back to the beginning again. Then, so it's just back and forth on that 2nd string. C7. Up to the F. D7. Now you can leave your 2nd finger here if you're playing your D7 like this, because you have to go back to the C. And then you go back up to the A7. So from the A7, what you can do is you can go Bill, and it's just your 2nd string open. Bill Bailey. And then you go to your 3rd string at the 2nd fret. Bailey won't. Back 2nd string open. G, please. Then you add your pinky finger here at the 4th fret on the 3rd string. Come back to C. Home again. Okay, or you can just skip that altogether if you just want to play it up here. Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? You don't have to get it too fancy there at the end. All right, so you got some choices here. And I think the thing to get across is, you know, I get people, oh, I need to see the tabs and can you write it all out for me and stuff. Honestly, folks, I couldn't if my life depended on it because I don't write tabs. This is all done by ear. And the thing is that what you want to do is get that sound in your head and begin to recognize as the notes go up and you listen for it. Is the note going up? Is the note going down? And then you pick around and you find that note. And again, after a while, that's going to start to go directly from your ear to your hand. All right? And it's going to click. You're going to start to find different ways to play it. And it doesn't always have to be exactly the melody either. All right? As long as it follows along to the tune, it can be a kind of a little bit of a harmony kind of a thing, whatever. So don't get too hung up about it, right? You don't have to have it exactly note for note. All right? Let's play the song through. Here we go. All right, folks, just a quick little note from our sponsor. That'd be me. Again, I just want to say thanks to everybody. It's been such a great year. We've had a lot of growth this year. We've got our own brand of Banjo ukuleles out now. And I had a good meeting with Jamie Houston from Duke Banjoleles yesterday. And we've got some pretty exciting stuff coming up from both of us this year. We're going to be working together on some different projects. So yes, definitely stay tuned. There's some really cool stuff coming out in the new year. And again, just thanks for all the support this year, folks. And we've still got time if you're interested in picking up a banjo ukulele, a standard ukulele. I've got lots of nice ones here from Ohana. I've got the Kelly brand stuff still in stock. I've got, I always have those in stock. And the Duke brand, we've got those in stock. I've got some Duke ones with some minor blemishes as well available. So check out the link. I'll put it down in the description for you. You can save some really big money on these. And we still have time to get them out to most places before Christmas. All right, we're shipping literally all over the world. I got one going to the Philippines today, one of my Kelly banjo ukes. I shipped one of the other ones here. One of the Dukes went off to New Zealand, Australia. They're going everywhere. So anyways, folks, that's it. If you're still looking for a good Christmas gift, don't forget, we can do some plaid man style lessons online. So if you're looking to ask your significant other for something neat for Christmas, that might be it. We can do 3 lessons. We can do 6 lessons. And again, it's one-on-one with me online, so you can be pretty much anywhere in the world. All right, let's play the song through. Here we go. Well, here we go. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She cried the whole night long. I do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening when I drove you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb? I know I'm to blame, but ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Bailey, won't you come home? She cried the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. And I know I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening when I drove you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb? I know I'm to blame, but ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come? Such a great fun old tune. I haven't played this one for a long time. If you look back in my old videos from like 10 years ago, you'll see this is one of the very first songs I ever played, so it's kind of cool to circle back on some of these great tunes. Folks, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Really helps me out. And send me your comments. I'd love to hear how you guys are making out. I'm getting more and more of them. Hey, you know, thanks for the help. I'm making some good progress, etc. Really makes my day. So that would be awesome. And until we see you next time, folks, keep smiling, keep strumming, and as always, have fun. Maybe with one of these videos right over here. All right, bye for now.